Hey, I'm back. Apparently, there was an issue with Twitch. I ended up finally. I seen a tweet from Twitch over on Twitter that they were experiencing issues with people going live, but yet all the people that were already live, um, they were still able to stream. It just nobody knew. So I figured I'd wait a couple hours and wait for this 11 o'clock update, and you can see the new information there at the bottom of the screen on the ticker. It is now Hurricane Humberto. Hey, Michelle, Southpaw, everybody else. So I kind of had the feeling from what I was seeing on the models earlier that, hey, Terry, that it would, make Cat 1's status tonight. So as you can see over my shoulder there, he's pretty healthy. Now the good news is, and you can see the pressure dropped a little bit more down to 988. But notice the moving northeast. It went from northwest last night to north, and now it's moving northeast. So basically, I'm just coming on here to do this update and to make sure everything's working. I guess I am dual streaming again, according to what wrong one. According to what this is showing me, I am dual streaming again after I changed all my settings and tried to figure out what the heck was going on. I even reset my stream key for Twitch, and turns out I didn't have to. Once I seen that tweet, there was like hundreds of people. The storm in the Gulf? Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing there. Let's go ahead and take a look. And this is the 5-day. It's only given a 10% chance of doing anything. It was at 20%. Now it's at 10. So going to bring some storms, no doubt. Now this little booger out here, I mean, they got that cone, headed northwest. But I tell you what, it can form in that cone anywhere in here. But it's not going to stay going that direction. So I got to keep a close eye on it. That's at 80%. Hey, Molly. Sorry for the late night, folks, but Twitch was having issues, wouldn't let me stream. So here's the latest cone as of 11 o'clock. Now they've actually, right before it hits Bermuda, which Bermuda is right there, they've got it hitting Cat 2 at around 110 mile per hour. And that kind of worries me a little bit. Remember, I always tell you that the right front quadrant is usually the worst part of the storm. Well, you can see by that cone, If it drifts to the south, it'll hit them directly. If it drifts clear to the left of the cone, they may not be in too much trouble. But if it stays on this center line, they're going to get that right front quadrant right there at Bermuda. Yeah, this has not been one of my better days. I didn't even go outside all day, and I usually go out several times to walk around to help ease the pain in my legs, but it was just one of those days. So I stayed in and I watched racing all day long. Matter of fact, I'm still watching some off-road racing now that NASCAR is over with. So let me show you the model for that is Invest 97L, by the way, that I'm kind of concerned about. And here's the global ensemble so far. Got it getting a little close to the Virgin Islands in Puerto Rico. So I have to keep an eye on that. And I'll show you why. I'll show you a model run. This is only one of the models. Kind of meanders out there a little bit, and then all of a sudden it takes off. And another one's building up behind it. But see how it gets kind of close to the Virgin Islands here in Puerto Rico. That's Puerto Rico right there. So that's the next one that we have to worry about. Now, all the models so far on Humberto, they all agree that this thing is going to go somewhere in that cone. So I'm not too worried about it. I did look, as of right now, no, because of the steering systems. I don't think it'll turn much because of the high pressures. We still got that front down there on the East Coast. So it's all looking pretty good for this thing, and I'm really glad tonight to see this thing start turning. Now going northeast, so that's a good thing. And it really held off on filling in, on that west side till after it was past the Grand Bahama and the Abaco Islands. So, and as you can see now, it's fully formed all the way around it. And when it was closer to the coast, I could actually, from the radar sites on the coast, I could actually see a nice eye on it. It was about 99% all the way around. So that's when it was still a tropical storm. So well formed, moving away. So yeah, that was great for Bahamas. And now these ones over here in the Gulf, they're just going to bring a lot of rain, some storms. 10% chance that close to the coast. And that's over 5 days. It's got like a 0 percent, or no, what was that? No, it's a 10-10. So 10% chance in the next 2 days, 10% over 5. So it's so close to the coast. I don't see it being a major problem. It's really disorganized. There's no spin in it. So this down in here that doesn't look all that great, that's Invest 97L. Now what I did notice on the model run, let me go back to that. Actually, look at the GFS. Oh, that's not following right. Hmm. Change region. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let me run around. But notice there's some highs that pop up. The blue H. Watch when this thing gets up here. This is Invest 97L. Well, the GFS changed. Look at the euro. Because what I was noticing, that's Umberto. Okay, the euro doesn't even have 97L really making anything. But if you notice, there's going to be a high pressure system building. So that should keep 97L off our doorsteps. So we may not get affected. One of the model runs that I looked at earlier actually had it coming across here and then turning sharply because the high was going to build right in there. That's going to kind of push it away. High pressure systems are bullies. They're bullies. They push everything. Steer everything around. So, any questions, anybody? So that's pretty much all I wanted to do for now. Now that this thing's heading out, I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow night or not. Um, if there's any changes, major changes, then I will. And naturally, I'll stream when it gets closer to Bermuda, so we can all get keep an eye on. It's kind of hard to see, but this little dot, that's Bermuda. And as you can see, some of these models that I got on the screen, it's headed right, right for Bermuda. So hopefully they're getting prepared. Now, if I do stream tomorrow, I may try to do a 5 o'clock. Oh, really, Michelle? Oh, goodness. Yeah, praying for you. Praying for him. So prayers for the whole family and hope for the best. So, like I was saying, I might try to do a 5 o'clock if I need to tomorrow. Yeah, Michelle, and it's always rough. It really is. I've been there so many times. But one reason why I want to do a 5 o'clock is because I want to show a nice visible satellite view, and we'll analyze it a little bit more. So, but I'm not sure yet if I'll be doing it tomorrow. But as it gets closer to Bermuda, then I'll start doing more and more broadcasts. As long as Twitch don't have any more issues. Really screwed up my plans tonight because I wanted to get the 8 o'clock done and finish watching my race. Yeah, there's some webcams out there that I'll be checking out. It was too dark tonight, but I think there's at least 2 different webcams. So we'll start looking at those. I brought up one of them, and it was too dark. That was right before my 8 o'clock. It was already dark out there. So that's all I got, folks. Again, just stay tuned, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. If there's any major changes, yeah, I'll do some broadcasts in the afternoon for sure. But I might skip the 8 o'clock. I'm not sure yet. I got some things planned. But so just stay tuned. And as it gets closer, I'll do, like always, more and more broadcasts. It's just not a whole lot to tell right now or even show you. So thanks for joining me on this late night. And we'll catch you on the next broadcast.